Hi and Assalamualaikum. Good day everyone, especially to Miss Bibiana and to all my fellow classmates. We are from Group 3 and here is our video presentation. Ta-da!
Hi, my name is Norain Harun with student ID 2020626842 and I am the first presenter for this particular presentation. I am going to explain what is Sustainable Development Goals number 4. So sustainable development is a process of enhancing and developing the needs of the present without affecting the needs of future generations in order to meet their own needs. Sustainable Development Goal 4 is aiming at a quality education. Quality education is based for a number of fundamental development drivers where significant progress has been made in expanding access to educational opportunities at all levels, particularly for women and girls. Common knowledge that education is important for all generations despite their age and background. This particular goal is actually one of the efforts to ensure that by 2030, all girls and boys will have managed to complete primary and secondary school. It also aims to equalize the availability of affordable vocational training, eliminate gender and wealth disparities, and achieve universal access to advanced higher education. Education is the process by which individuals and communities achieve their full potential, and it is also critical for ensuring our future through a long growth and improving people's ability to deal with development and environmental challenges in the future. Furthermore, Malaysia is known for its well-organized and unique educational system. Unlike other countries, Malaysia's school is divided into 3 different fields for Chinese, Indian, and Malay. Primary, secondary, and tertiary education are all well structured, and students from both within the country and from other countries can apply to study here. This shows that our country is emphasizing education for every generation at every level of age in order to prepare the communities so that we can adapt easily with new changes made in the future.
Hi, my name is Nadila Binti Kotres and I will present about the program description. Basically, there are 3 programs that held by Ministry of Education in Malaysia that consist of long-term program. First, normal classroom remedial education is planned and implemented by subject teachers, especially Malay teachers. The objective is to overcome the weaknesses of the student mastering the skill taught in each lesson. Second, recovery for the action research program. Remedial classes for the Action Research Program are focuses on students who will take exams, especially the Level 1 Achievement Test and the Primary School Assessment Test (UPSR). Thus, special remedial classes are classes created specifically to overcome the problem of students who are weak in the mastery of basic skill, especially 3M. This class is led by a special trained teacher. Pupils of the various age but facing the same problem are grouped in one class to facilitate teaching and learning. Second program is Nilam program. Nilam Onadi Ilmu Amalan Membaca is a combination of mixture of all reading information activity. It began to implemented in 1919 through a circle letter from the Ministry of Education Malaysia in line with the Reading Habit Development program held on 22 May 1998. The Nilam program is a strategy to instill an interest in reading in a planned way among students in order to build a habit of reading culture and make it a continuous activity lifetime. There are 3 components in the Nilam program, namely reading and recording, verify, record, and collect data, giving recognition and rewards. First, pupils need to read a book that suits their level of ability and record information about the book. Second, the teacher's job is to confirm and sign the student reading record, and it is the responsibility of all teachers in the school. The record data must be collected by the class teacher and submitted to the school resource center coordinator or the Nilam coordinating teacher to be analyzed and recorded. Last, school and all level of the Ministry of Education also need to give recognition and reward to students who have read a lot and try to fill their reading records according to the Nilam reward and recognition system. For example, by giving book as a gift, Nilam recognition certificate, or stating the number of books that have been read in the record pupil progress and leave certificate.
The third program is Textbook Loan Scheme. The Ministry of Education has implemented several important assistance programs, including the Textbook Loan Scheme or SPBT. In 1975, the program was launched for all government schools and government-aided schools. The SPBT program was originally implemented to ease the financial burden borne by the underprivileged parents or guardians and to ensure that the students from the underprivileged families do not drop out of school.
Assalamualaikum and good afternoon to Miss Viviana and also my fellow classmate. My name is Siti Nur Syeda binti Shaudin. My matrix number is 2020895888. I'm going to present about the contribution to the student. First and foremost, able to maintain health by not focusing too much on gadgets alone is one of the benefits of the 3 programs for students. The use of smartphones in today's times is already considered as a necessary item because it is not only a medium of communication but also a place to find out current information. The productivity of daily tasks as well as communication between individuals up to a large groups today is not surprising to see children already holding smartphones, perhaps to watch cartoons or the like. It's not even a strange thing students at the primary school level already have smartphones. It is undeniable that this smartphones facility and expands the communication network. If a few decades ago the phone was only for making calls, now through the phone we can perform videos, conferences, attend online seminars and many other facilities. Therefore, the existence of the program helps not only by spending the students' time doing useful things, but also helps in terms of taking care of the students' health from the effects of playing on the phone for too long and protecting their eyes from the light of the gadget. Next, can add knowledge and get new information. Knowledge is extremely vital in life, especially in this day and age of competition. We all are aware that reading is one of the methods of gaining knowledge. Reading is also related to a process that broadens society's thinking and is highly valued. In reality, it has been clearly demonstrated in today's culture that people who continue to read have a good personality and all well-versed information. The greater the value information processed by a person, the greater the respect and response of society towards him. The knowledge gained can be applied to the investment of society and the country. This event is what prompted the establishment of the Nilam program at school. Students' knowledge will increase as a result of reading various types of books that certainly contain a lot of knowledge. Not only that, but reading can also open their thinking, which is indirectly able to contribute to the development of their brain. Through reading, they can gain new knowledge and their thinking skills rather than a student that does not read. As we know, learning is not only in formal terms such as going to schools or university, but through reading, they can learn something new every day. Brain development is also very important for the growth of students. It can help them in many ways such as thinking logical. Last but not least, give students the opportunity to gain knowledge. Education is one of the big agendas that can affect the quality and civilization of a nation in the world. People will be considered backward if there is no education. Individuals and families who are knowledgeable and put knowledge as a way of life will make it easier to make the right decision. This is the case the SPBT program provides students with terms for borrowing textbooks where they do not have to buy books. In addition, the program's spatial rehabilitation has been implemented by the Malaysian Ministry of Education (KPM) since the 1960s to help students in primary school who face specific problems in learning, namely mastering the basic skill of reading, writing, and counting, also known as a 3M. As we know that every student has the right in learning. If they don't get the right, how can they serve the country or the local community? In fact, this is the generation that will lead the country. How will a generation be born that will be changed when they don't get the right to study?
The first contribution for family is it will change the mentality of the parents. Usually in rural areas, the parents emphasize their children to work to survive. Therefore, the children lost interest in the education center and more prefer to work in the young age. This also happened due to the economic crisis that happened in their family. These programs open will open their eyes to accept that education is as important as survival skills. Other than that, these programs also bring justice in learning. Parents with low income and parents who have many children does not have to buy textbooks for their children, and all the children will get the same book and same knowledge. It is really worrying if the students doesn't want to continue their study due to the difficulty they have. Therefore, these programs held by the government really help in ease the financial burden by those underprivileged parents.
Hello, my name is Norata Thomas, and now I represent both suggestions for the program that introduced by the government to achieve the fourth sustainable development, which is quality education. Firstly, for the special recovery program, where the student will be taught to master the 3M, which are writing, reading, and counting, teachers teach the student in this program need to be constantly trained. A teacher who wants to teach this student need to be mastered the way of teaching. Program training need to be done more often to ensure the teachers will always be updated with the current method of teaching. The program of training need to be comprehensive not only with the method of teaching but also with ways to communicate with the student. At the current time, training has already been done, but it is still considered less. Training of the teachers need to be done at least once per 3 months. The constant training will help the teachers to master the method of teaching, as well as introduce the teachers to a new method of teaching. Next, a suggestion for the NILAM program is to ensure the reading material is always upgraded, following the current time of knowledge. NILAM is a program where the student will need to read and summarize the book that they read. This means the reading material plays such an important part in the program. Reading material that is always upgraded will help the student to always be updated with the current time information. The books in the library need to be upgraded at least 3 times a year. The newspaper and the articles in the library also need to be upgraded weekly. The reading material that is always upgraded will also help to keep the interest of the student because they will never get bored with the same reading material from time to time. This is because some students lose their interest in NILAM program because some of the books in school libraries in the school in Malaysia is from an older time, and this makes the student not too interested in reading them. The program also will become not so interested if they keep reading the same material again and again. School authorities need to play their role effectively to always upgrade the reading material. Lastly, the suggestion for the program of textbook loan scheme is the use of online textbook in school. There are many benefits of it. Firstly, in terms of helping the student, the system of online textbook will make the life of the student to be easier because they will not need for student to bring many textbooks. Secondly, the textbook loan scheme will always have the problem of missing or damaged textbooks. With the use of online textbook, this problem can be solved. The government can provide each student a tab or laptop to use it with the use of online textbook. Many developed countries allow the use of gadgets in class like the United States, and it is still proven that the students still can study with the gadget in hand. It even can improve their performance in class.
So what we can sum up in this particular discussion is, as time passes by, we have experienced many improvements that have been made in our educational system. We can see through the latest graduate statistic 2021 released on 28 July 2022 by the Department of Statistics Malaysia, the number of graduates in Malaysia increased by 4.7% in 2021 to a total of 5.61 million people, up from 5.36 million in 2020. Indeed, Malaysia's efforts to promote SDG 4 are evidence of the incorporation of SD indicators into national policy framework. This would almost certainly necessitate commitment from various government agencies, private sectors, and Malaysian society as a whole. This also provides an opportunity for the public, academia, and interested individuals to conduct research and provide data for SDG 4 indicators, particularly where data are scarce or difficult to obtain. I believe that we as the communities, especially teachers and parents, along with the ministers and the government, work hard to keep maintaining our SDG 4 goals to be achieved. For instance, government initiatives like Special Recovery Program, NILAM Program, and Textbooks Loan Scheme, as mentioned by previous presenter, we can see that these programs are aiming to help the students in need. This can help them to ease their burden, as they also have the right to study and no one should be left behind. rural area communities like Orang Asli children are also not forgotten from getting a convenient environment and their needs for study. Fairness in treating people are the main criteria of the Malaysia administration system. Lastly, representing all the students in Malaysia, I hope that the government will always take note and aware of all students' voices, as we also have right to obtain a better education system for the future sakes of ours and especially for our beloved country Malaysia. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Kamsahamnida Shesheni, for watching.